Hello everyone. Today's video we're going to be talking about is Madagascar's extinct rodent that some of you may not heard about or not know about. And that is meet Hypogeomys Australis. Is an extinct rodent from central and southeastern Madagascar. This animal was described in 1903 by Guillaume Gauguier from subfossil material collected in the cave of Andromeda in the southeastern Madagascar. The, the Hypogemus material was similar to the living Malagasy giant rat, but distinctive enough the Gaudier to recognize it as a separate species. Different in size, some morphological details, Gaudier described another subfossil Hypogemus species in 1912, H. bullorii. But the material that species was based on was later identified as the Malagasy aardvark. In 1946, Charles Lepthorne illustrated another femur of H. australis. The origin and the current whereabouts of the specimen are unknown. In 1996, Stephen Goodman and Daniel reviewed the distribution of the Hypogemus and confirmed that H. australis is a distinct species. The extinct and the living rodent are classified together within exclusively the Madagascan subfamily, the Nesomyridae, a family of Nesomyridae which includes various African rodents. Hypogemus australis was generally similar to the Malagasy giant rat, the largest living rodent of Madagascar, but even larger with a little if any, overlap in measurements. Grandier described the extinct species as more robust, with more prominent muscle scars on the left bones, and with longer molars, with more distinct crest and lobes. The length of the first molar, the lower one, is about 5.2 to 6.4 millimeters, averaging 5.7 millimeters. In 10H australis and 3.9 to 5.5 millimeters, averaging 4.8 millimeters in 24 Malagasy giant rodent. The width of the femur at a promaxil and is 18.6 to 21.5 millimeters, averaging 19.9 millimeters in 13 H. australis and 16.8 to 18.5 millimeters, averaging 17.5 millimeters in 9 Malagasy giant rat. In 10 H. australis total length was about the femur, 69.9 to 75.1 millimeters, averaging 72.1 millimeters compared to the 59.7 to 69.9 millimeters, averaging 63.8 millimeters in 9 in Malagasy giant rodent. The remains attributed the Hypogeomys Australis are known from that in the southeastern Madagascar and the central Madagascar, suggesting a broad formal distribution. Its range is not known to overlap the Malagasy giant rodent, which has undergone the dramatic reduction during the Holocene. A bone from that place has been radiocarbon dated to be at 4440 BH and another to 1536. Although almost nothing is known of the ecology of H. australis, it has been presumed that it must have had a similar to its living relative in living in burrows in areas with loose soil. H. australis shows relatively high content of carbon 13 isotopes. Likely it's because it ate some plants which are enriched in carbon 13 through C4 carbon fixation. Unfortunately, this one is extinct, while its living relative still around today. Hypogeomys australis is one of the only three extinct rodents known from Madagascar. In general, few small animals became extinct on Madagascar except for these rodents, two species of Malagasy aardvark and the shrewd tenrex. In contrast, large animals such as the subfossil lemurs and the carnivore giant fossa, Malagasy hippopotamuses, and species of turtles, the elephant bird, all became extinct around the time humans arrived. And that's it for this video. Like and subscribe, and see you later, guys.